audio is clear? You have any issues? Yeah, fine, fine, fine. Okay, thank you. Fine. Okay, thank you. Right, okay, let's see. So let's start with the language basics. So many points we are going to discuss here. Let's start with that. First, important in TypeScript language, we need to know about variables. Variables, data types, operators, statements. These are the language basics. Once we know about the variables, data types, operators, and statements, then we can discuss about the TypeScript object-oriented programming. In TypeScript object-oriented programming, we learn all the OOP related concepts and features, right? So before that, first we need to start from these basics. See, actually, to learn Angular, you need to be very strong in JavaScript. If you are aware of JavaScript, then dealing with TypeScript is very easy. Why? Because you need to just know what changes happened here, because everything same like JavaScript. But if you are not aware of JavaScript and you are coming here to learn Angular, then we need to teach you from basics of this language detailedly. That's what I am doing now. So if you already have knowledge of JavaScript, that's very good. Even you don't have, no problem, because you are going to learn this language from the scratch level to advanced, which is required for Angular. So you don't need to worry that you don't have knowledge of JavaScript. But remember, later, whenever time permits, you make sure that you have learned JavaScript. Because without JavaScript knowledge, you cannot call yourself as a web developer. That is a basic and mandatory requirement for web development. You need to have knowledge of JavaScript, because TypeScript transcompiles everything into JavaScript. In that case, you have to know JavaScript also. But here we are learning TypeScript language from very basic level. So this is enough. With this knowledge, you can handle Angular applications, but I recommend to learn JavaScript also to get perfection. So as a web developer, right? Yeah. Let's see one by one. First, basics. In this, we are going to discuss about variables. Variables in TypeScript. Yeah. Let's see what we have to know about variables in TypeScript. First important point is variables are simply storage locations in memory, where you can store a value, and use it as a part of any expression. Technically, in computer programming, variables are storage locations in memory, where you can store a value and use as a part of any expression. So that means if I have to store a value and use it later, then I need to allocate a memory so that I can store the value and I can use that value. So simply storage locations in memory. Actually, suppose I have to store a value, that is, so I want to store a price, some price value, so that I can later use this value. Then we need to allocate a memory for this. We need to allocate memory. We need to allocate memory. And to this memory, we need to define a name. And in that name, we need to store a value, so that later, whenever we want, we can access that value and we can use the value in our application. So wherever we want, we can access and use it. So technically, variables are storage locations in memory where you can store any value and use it as a part of any expression. Yeah. Now, important, you should know that this is a general thing for programming. Important is, so variable configuration, configuration in computer programming includes three steps, including three stages. The configuration of variable includes three stages. The variable configuration includes three stages. What are those three stages? One is declaration. Two is rendering, or we say assigning. And three, initialization. Configuring variables in computer programming includes three stages: declaration, rendering, and initialization. You need to be very clear in understanding these three stages. In any computer programming language, this is the basic thing you need to understand about variables. Sometimes you call it wrong. So technically, you need to know it perfectly. For example, see, what is that I will tell you. Suppose we are defining like this. So we are defining var x is equal to 10, like this. We're defining var x and we are defining x equal to 10, like this. Now you should know that these three are three different points. You need to know that. As a programmer, you should know these three are three different stages actually. What are those stages? I will tell you. Actually, you defined a variable with a name and its type. Types you will learn later. Now this part is called declaration. This is declaration. That means you are defining a name for the memory. So this is called declaration. You are defining a name for the memory. We call this as declaration. After declaring, you are assigning a value into it. Now this is called rendering, or we call assigning. rendering or